Hey y'all, Dennis' Backyard Barbecue. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna cook some pork chops. These are small pork chops. They came out of a 60-pound pig, but they're gonna still be good. We're gonna cook them on the Weber kettle grill, and we're gonna cook them with some sweet peppers. So let's get to it. Okay, I got my pork chops in my pan, and we're gonna season it. We're gonna season it with Big Papa's Hallelujah jalapeno rub. All right, so let's get to sprinkling. This has some salt, some garlic, some jalapeno. This is a pretty good rub for pretty much anything. And these are still kind of moist, so I'm not worrying about putting any kind of binder on them. Just get these things seasoned up real quick. Then we'll get our peppers ready. So we're going to season this side. All right, so we got our pork chops are ready to go. Let's set those out of the way. Our peppers. I've already sliced our peppers up. It's just one medium-sized red and one medium-sized yellow. Now what I'm gonna do with my peppers, I'm gonna put them on this tin foil. I'm gonna take 2 pats of butter and put on them. I'm gonna season them with some garlic salt, just a dash, and some black pepper. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of minced garlic. And we'll close this up. Just make a little foil boat. So it's going to go on the grill just like that, and we'll get these sauteed while we're cooking the pork chops. Let's get the grill lit. All right, we got our chimney good and hot. Let's get those coals in there. Then we're going to commence the cooking. I only filled the chimney up about 2/3 of the way with the coals. I don't know if you can hear all the chainsaws in the background or not, but we're about a month out from Helene coming through, and the big trucks are just now getting in here, hauling the debris away from everybody's yard. All right, that's not gonna stop us from grilling. Let's get our cook grate on here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my peppers right over here on the side. We'll let those start cooking, because the pork chops are gonna cook pretty quick. I'm gonna basically cook them indirect until we get them in the vicinity of about 150 degrees. And then I'm gonna put a sear on them. And then we're gonna see how they taste. But you can see this, there's some cute little pork chops. All right, and I'm gonna run the grill up to about 450 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put the temperature indicator on the meat side, not the hot side, because I wanna know about what the temperature is over there. I'm gonna open my top vent about halfway. My bottom vent's wide open. Time to let them cook. All right, well, I did leave out one very important step in this process. And that is, I needed to add a little bit of moisture in there with the peppers. So just putting a little bit of beer in there. Then we're gonna seal it back up so we can steam them vegetables. They look like they're already cooking pretty good. All right, so let's cover this thing back up and let's get back to cooking. All right, y'all, while we're waiting on this to cook, Let me remind you, I will put the recipe down in the description below. Also, there's links down there to Amazon, also Euflora through Amazon for their temp spike. Feel free to knock yourself out and try one of those. Also, Thermopro. I use a lot of Thermopro products. We'll be using the Thermopro Lightning today to check the temperature on these pork chops. But you go to I got a link to Thermopro's website. You go in there and use coupon code DBB15, Dennis's Backyard Barbecue, DBB15. Save yourself 15% off anything you buy from the Thermopro store. And they have really good products. Anyway, that being said, I got all that stuff out of the way. Let's get back to cooking these pork chops. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's stick these things real quick and see how they're coming along. So we're gonna use the Thermopro Lightning. This one's kind of close. Let's catch a fat spot. About 110, this little skinny one. 132, 120. I think we're gonna take this little skinny one and move it back here. Let the skinny ones live in the back and let the fat boys live up front. All right, you a fat boy, you going up front. Let's take you and put you in the back. All right, now that we did that, I got them moved around like I want them. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them. And it looks like, I was thinking this cook was gonna go a little bit quicker. But I am doing indirect because I want to put a sear on them at the end, and these are tiny, so I didn't want to reverse sear them. All right, let's cover them back up. We're gonna check them in about 15 minutes. All right, so we got everything up to temperature. Now let's throw a sear on them real quick. We'll do the little ones first. I don't want to put too much on the little ones because I don't want to dry them out. So we'll just do those 4 for just a little bit, maybe 30 seconds or so aside. There we go. I'm just going until I get a little bit of color on them. This cook took a little bit longer than what I thought. Right now we're at 40 minutes. But I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's throw these fat boys on here now. Now the juicy on these things, because they're so much thicker, that ought to get us some sure enough flame kissing going on. Let's see, let's check my veggies. See if I can make it where y'all can see it without dumping the juices out. And they are done. So those peppers are gonna be good. All right, let's flip these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. We'll give those just a little bit longer and we're gonna pull them off and then we're gonna have us a taste. If you wanted to sauce these, then right after you sear them, you would go ahead and put the sauce on them and then take them back to indirect for just a few more minutes, just to go ahead and get the sauce set. All right, so we got those pulled. Let me get my peppers off of here. Let's go inside and fix us some. All right, let's see how this tastes. Cut into one of these little ones here. Give me a little piece of sweet pepper with it. That jalapeno rub is really good. And you take a taste of this pepper with the pork chop, man, this is definitely a recipe I will be using again. Now you can serve this with any kind of side you want. You can do rice and gravy, you do mashed potatoes, you do green beans, whatever. And I don't know if you heard that rumble in the background. It's not an earthquake or thunder or anything. It's just one of them big trucks dropping trees in the trailer. But anyway, that does it for this video. Man, that is really good. That is good. Until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.